Who's your gardener here? Hello YouTube. Well, I'm down here on the wall today, working on my raised bed. Well, I'm having an issue. There's the yard, comes right down to my box, and I'm having trouble with the neighbor kids just running through my garden bed. So I'm gonna have a talk with them, set them straight. But I had carrots planted in here, and it's just a mess. You can see where they've stomped through and tore them up. I had them in nice little rows and everything, but that's kids. So what I'm doing today, I got my little shears here. Give you a look at what I've been up to. Check out these beans. You guys are doing good. Starting to grow up the trellis that I put up. Garlic is looking great. You can see doing real well. I fertilized it twice now. And let's go over here and look at this stand of garlic. Here's some more pole beans. They are spindling right on up there like they're supposed to. Doing well. I had some skips. I had to go back and replant. But that happens. So this garlic, y'all, is about knee high or better. But I want the bulb to be big. Now, some of this, I've got a little bit mixed in here. I've got some elephant garlic, and then I have some just a stiff neck garlic that was handed down to me from a neighbor. Oh Lord, I'm gonna say probably 10 years ago, and I've just replanted the same roughneck garlic. The elephant garlic I got at the store. It was cheaper to get it at the store than it was for me to buy it on one of the gardening websites, you know, one of the seed companies. And so I just went and bought some cloves, big giant elephant garlic cloves at the Walmart, if I remember right. And I planted them. Just separate the bulbs and planted them down in the ground. Now I've done that probably 3 years ago. So this would be the third year on the same cloves. Just keeping them I usually harvest somewhere around, depending on how hot the summer is, end of July, first week of August. I'll pull them and then dry them. When the tops start to really die out really bad, that's when I usually pull them. And then I replant. I let it dry for about 2 or 3 weeks, and then I'll split the cloves up again, and I'll replant them. Now I'm in zone 5. They winter over kind of like winter wheat does. If any of you guys are up here in zone 5, you know what I'm talking about. Come summer or come spring, these dudes will pop right back up. You can get a couple frosts on them, and it really doesn't hurt them. So, but let me show you what I'm up to today, because I want the bulbs to be large. What I'm doing here is, if I don't fall, you can see right here on this one, it sent up a seed pod shoot. Now you can take those and let them go ahead and mature, and you can harvest those and use those plants or seeds to plant your seeds. For your garlic, but your cloves or your garlic bulb doesn't get as big. You'll get a bigger plant and a bigger bulb. Sorry about the traffic. We got all these rednecks around here. Thinks the pickup trucks are just the coolest thing. I think my son's one of them. But anyways, to make the clove big, what you need to do is plant part of or make the bulb big. You need to plant part of the clove of garlic every year, and you'll get a bigger plant every year until eventually, you know, you've just got big plants. But here's a tip to put more nutrients into the bulb and make it bigger, is to cut the seed pod off. And that's what I've been doing. I've done a bunch of them already. Matter of fact, it's one of those things, oh, I should probably make a video on this. And I'm just going down through here, and I see this one here hasn't developed yet, but I could tell it's right in the middle. So I'll just get down as low as I can, snip him out of there. There's another one. I see these, some of these right here, like that. It's not a defined seed pod yet. Sometimes I'll just pull them out. Now here, if they come out like a curlicue, like this one does, that's definitely your seed pod. Usually they come out kind of like a corkscrew. So I'll just snip them off. It ain't gonna hurt the plant. There's one there. I have to come back and get them. You don't have to. You can let them dry, but it ain't gonna hurt anything. I was just gonna throw them out in the compost. Used a little of my compost this morning. I planted a strawberry bed up by the deck. I'm hoping it works this year. Seems like I planted a bunch of stuff right up in there, and just having a hard time getting it to grow. I know the soil's not in very good shape, but I put some compost in it and I fertilized it, and I'm hoping that'll help. So, well, not a lot going on today. Boy, it's warm. It's not as hot, you know, as we was in Texas or Arizona or something, but it's warm. 80 some degrees or so. Humidity's up a little bit. Cottonwoods are driving me bonkers. If y'all can see. Get down in here in the grass. It's everywhere. My poor old swimming pool. Oh, let me show you here. Here's a right there by the, I don't know if y'all can see it or not. There by the garden box. Oh, that's cottonwood. Lord. I'm glad they only do that once a year, because it's aggravating. I got big swooms of it everywhere. I don't know if that's a word or not, swooms. I just made it up. But there's a whole mess of it right there even. But anyhow, I'm gonna have to put me a little fence or something up right there, y'all. That's for sure. So, before I end this, let me run up here and I'll give you a little tour of the garden here. See how it's going. Sorry about the camera work. I'm walking and I'm chubby, so it wobbles. All right, I've got some skips. I know I had to go back through and replant some, but I've got several different types of leaf lettuce down through here. This right here is pak choi. We like to eat that in the salad. In here I just planted them yesterday. Planted some more carrots. These are all beets. Beets. And all of these are onions. They're doing real well. Standing waist high. I'm loving this box. I did put some manure in it this year, some cow manure. Cow manure is good stuff, but you get a lot of seed in with it. All right, so tomatoes. I had to go buy that one. I had one die on me. All the rest of them are from what I started in February in the house, and they're doing well. They would have been a lot better off we had a freeze, and my son, I told him to go out and cover them with the buckets, and he did. And I told him the next day to uncover them, and he did not. So they got stunted. A lot of them lost a lot of leaves and stuff, but they came back. I haven't finished out my cardboard yet. I'm still working on that. But I've got some of the straw down. Some megaton cabbage planted here on the edge. These are volunteer potatoes. Pepper plants are doing well. I did have to go buy a few more of those. 2 more megaton cabbages. Those 2 peppers there, that one and that one, are jalapenos. And there is the stand of potatoes. I told y'all I don't hill them. And I usually plant somewhere about, I don't know, 40 pounds maybe. Maybe that, if that, maybe 30, probably more like 30 pounds of potatoes. I've only bought potato sack once. And it was $5 at the Rural King on discount. And I just save them over every season. Seed potatoes. I got some zucchinis starting to come up here. I'm gonna have to come in and thin them. Right there. And there's one down there. Now, as you can see, I have not put any cardboard down around these guys, and one reason is their leaves are going to get so big they will shade out any of the weeds. It's kind of like the potatoes over here. I did not put any cardboard and straw down because they will block it out. Not only that, we've got mulch on here from the rabbits. Which is corn, crushed corn, and of course their manure. You can see their manures, those beautiful little round pellets there. Planted yesterday, this little row here hasn't popped up yet, is mustard greens. Giant curled, southern giant curled mustard greens. They'll get about knee high. Planted a big long row of them one time, and that was a mistake. Man, I got so many greens off of there. I was giving greens away, and I decided to do a short row this time. So, got my A-frame up back here in the back, you can see. I've got pole beans planted on one side, and on the other side I have cucumbers. So, been busy. Been trying to get a lot done here. Down here on the fence row. Right there in that little patch right there, I just planted yesterday some martin gourds to make martin housings. Give me something to do in the winter. Now, I had a student give me these. These are beans. They are yard-long beans. I've never growed them. And he said, by golly, you better have something for them to vine on. And I've got this, it's hard to see, but I got this wire fence here. There's between us and the farmer's field here. And it's doing good. They're getting ready to jump up there and grab hold here before long. I'm just going to vine them down that fence. Now, me and the farmers got a deal going here. There's the corner of his field. And he just can't use this. There's a creek right here, and this little piece of property, I mean, it's just no good to him. And I asked him if I could use it to put my compost pile on and stuff, and he said that was fine. And I laid this tarp out. Last year I grew my butternut squash on this, and it did well. Kept them clean. They weren't muddy. They did not get cooked. But in the compost pile, just on the edge every year is where I plant something. And this year, if you guys could see, right there, over there, and over there, I've got several different varieties of watermelon and cantaloupe. So this is going to be my watermelon patch this year. So, and then that's my compost. I just used a little bit of it this morning. Right down in there, it's a compost pile. Does what it's supposed to. It grows stuff too. That right there is a garlic plant. I got some potatoes growing over here, and on the other side I've got some tomato plants from where I've just thrown old plants and stuff in there. So, well, ain't nothing much going on but a little gardening here in Indiana. So, who's your gardener here? Lord bless you. Have a good day.